Welcome back, church. Today we're going to kind of close up on what I think is the basic foundations of APEST. Information that we need to understand, such as having the fullness of Christ and today the Ascension of Jesus and what that means to our spiritual gifting. It's an important thing to understand when trying to dig deeper in our spiritual gifts. Today we're going to look at Ephesians 4, 7 through 9. The first is in the ESV version. It says, "But grace was given to each one of us according to the measure of Christ's gift. Therefore it says, when he ascended on high, he led a host of captives, and he gave gifts towards men." Now I'm below the NIV version. One of the biggest differences is that he gave gifts to his people. He gave gifts to you. He gave gifts to me to continue the movement that he started while here on earth. Another way to look at this is, or another way to visually look at it, is on this graph. When he descended to the lower parts of the earth, he then ascended to seat at the right hand of the Father. On his way, on his ascension, he provided the gifts of an apostle, a prophet, an evangelist, a shepherd, and a teacher to you and me to continue the movement that he started. We want to look at those specific movements individually to help us understand what our role is. If we look at the apostles, you continue the movement by starting new expressions of the church or scaling existing ones. You are what they call sent ones, ones who focus on expanding the kingdom, coming up with new systems, new ways of doing things that would help support the church. It could be your local church or the bigger church to help expand the kingdom. Prophets, you continue the movement by revealing who God is or reforming our communities around his heart. You are in tune through prayer, through fasting, in tune with the Spirit. You listen to the Spirit's guidance, and you continue to help the church realign according to what God is revealing to you. Evangelists, you continue the movement by generating excitement about the good news and inviting people to the movement. You are focused on a lost son or daughter of Jesus Christ. You care deeply about them and want them to come to faith. So you will go out into the community to share that good news. You are a sharer of good news. If you are a shepherd, you continue the movement by protecting the community from harm and providing for its needs. In your faith group, for an example, you'll be the first one that cares for somebody who is sick or needs financial help or whatever you have to do to care for that community. If you are a teacher, you continue the movement by explaining the truth and training people how to live it out. You have a desire for people to know what's in this, what's in the Word. And you have a desire that they use that and help apply it to their own life. Through all of these, this is a way that God has given us gifts to help continue the movement that Jesus Christ himself started. So we're going to look at some practical elements of today's lesson, which is the Ascension of Christ. I want you to read Acts 1 through 5 and focus on where you see the APEST movement continuing after the Ascension of Christ. I want you to interact with others from FCC by recording your findings on that Google form that's located underneath the video. It's simple. When you find something within Scripture, record it on that Google form and it automatically saves. All you got to do is exit out and others from the church will be able to see what you've written. But I think it's important that we learn from each other, that we dig into the Word and that we understand it. Finally, I want you to complete the section 2, which is the appreciation section of your ministry plan. And you can also locate that at the bottom of the video. If you want to take the assessment, please contact Chris Hurtwriter. If you want to dig deeper, please contact me. I'd love to spend time talking with you about it. I hope you have a great day. See you next week.